He knocked me over. I landed on the dog bowl.
This one's wife. Clapping seal spotted at ESPYs. Hello, I'm H.G. Tudor. As you're well aware, Prince Harry, along with his handler, attended the ESPYs, where, despite controversy surrounding the award, he turned up and made an acceptance speech as he was given the Pat Tillman Award in relation to the work that he has done surrounding Invictus. As I predicted previously, this one's wife would not turn down such an opportunity to manage her facade and to draw fuel, as she was in attendance also. Nevertheless, as a consequence of this, concern was raised that a seal had somehow ventured into the venue, and concern was expressed for its welfare. Let's first of all have a look at some of the footage where you can plainly see the seal, a white seal, engaged in some frantic clapping. Here comes the footage.
Of the Pat Tillman Award for Service, Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex.
The sighting of this seal resulted in an immediate response from the Seal Protection Action Group. Bubba Blubber, spokesperson for SPAG, told us this. Well, yeah, we got the call that there was a seal that was in distress at the Dolby Theater in Los Angeles. A call came through from a distressed member of the public who explained that they had seen a seal in distress. It had been frantically clapping as if it was wanting help. Accordingly, the Seal Protection Action Group, which used to be the Seal Preservation Action Group, dispatched a team to attend on the Dolby Theater to establish what was going on and dispense necessary aid and protection to the distressed seal. We are here to protect seals. We are well aware of the environmental threats that they face from climate change, toxic pollution, overfishing, and other threats. However, when our crack team attended on the Dolby Theater, we were not able to find a seal. We clarified with the member of public who explained that the seal had large protruding teeth and was white. We then realized that the individual had mistaken this one's wife, Duchess of Sussex, for a seal. It's an easy mistake to make, and we at least appreciate that members of the public remain vigilant. Those were the words of Bubba Blubber explaining that a mistaken member of the public thought that this one's wife was a clapping seal. But how could such a mistake come to occur? Surely an individual must be able to recognize that that was a human being. Well, the reason for this is linked to two factors. The first, that this one's wife has a pair of oversized man hands. And secondly, whenever she applauds, she does a rather passable impression of a seal, either in distress or seeking attention. Why is it that she claps in the way that she does, those great big hands carving the air like a pissed-up ninja, as she brings them together, clapping, always with her hands in front of her face? The reason being is she isn't actually applauding the relevant individual to make it about them. As always, as a narcissist, she's making it about her. In the footage that you saw, as Harry left his seat and went to the stage, this one's wife needed to ensure that she was seen as being prominent, that she immediately got to her feet to give him a standing ovation, not that it was necessarily deserved, and that she clapped both vigorously and excessively. That she did so more than anybody else in the audience. You can see from the footage that her clapping is with a greater level of intensity. Now, there will be those who will think to themselves, well, that's just simply because she's really proud of him. But that's losing sight of the fact, of course, that she is a narcissist, and therefore her actions are driven by self-interest. So whilst it looks like she's being supportive to Harry and it looks like she's being enthusiastic with regard to him, what she's really doing is looking to bring attention onto her. By clapping in a vigorous manner, it makes it look like she cares, so that people will react, not to Harry, but to her. Oh, look at what a supportive wife she is. Isn't she wonderful? She wants to ensure that the cameras pick up on her so that she is seen, because that response provides her with fuel. It allows her to assert control over the audience, and of course, it also enables her the residual benefit of the management of her facade by saying to the world, look at me, I'm a really good, supportive, kind wife. Whereas you all know, from my excellent work, that Harry's in the sustained devaluation, and the way that she treats him when he's not getting a respite period, which is what he received at these awards, is that he's subjected to malign manipulations, making his life miserable. This one's wife claps in an unnatural fashion. She has to get her hands up high. I'm surprised she doesn't start clapping with her hands above her head shortly. And she's doing so because she has to make it all about her. She's not interested in what Harry's doing, only to the extent that it serves her purposes. As I have explained in separate videos, he is an extension of her, and she utilises this occasion to make her feel good by commandeering his achievement. She didn't go so far as to get herself up on the stage, she didn't go for the microphone, she didn't look to present him with the award. But what she did do was look to make it about her, by the over-vigorous and ridiculous clapping, so that the cameras are focused on her and she stands out. I wouldn't be surprised if she started whooping and hollering. Again, not because it's a genuine demonstration of support, it's designed to make her look good. You must never lose sight of the fact that whatever the narcissist does, when it relates to the behaviours and interactions with other people, it's all about the pursuit of the prime aims. Every single time. And here, this one's wife does her normal, ridiculous, seal-like clapping because she wants the world to look at her. She wants the world to focus on her, to react to her. She cannot help but do this. She cannot help behave in the exaggerated manner, with the false laugh that she will issue, or the tugging and pulling and pushing of Harry in public. She has to ensure that she elbows people out of the way so that she is the one that's seen, that she stares down the lens of the camera, because that provides her with fuel. Time and time again we see the way that this one's wife engages in this behaviour. And that's the beauty of my work and understanding how narcissism functions. It enables you to appreciate these subtleties in relation to not such a subtle person, and realise why she claps like a seal. I'm H.G. Tudor. Thank you for watching.